Hello again, it's Citizen AY here. This is more on the fuel subsidy and the proposed removal announcement for the removal of the fuel subsidy. Um, Festus Osifo is suggesting that the president removes it. He can't actually do so because it was actually passed into law by the National Assembly. Actually, assented it. There was a proposal under Buhari's government, so he cannot rescind it. It's not possible to do that. So that's not a reality. But what he can do is to really, put in measures to help the people. But having said that, the points made by Osifo here, Festus Osifo here, is very, very valid. Let's listen to it. Here we go.
Also said that it should rescind that decision.
Yes, if you read the letter, okay, before I go to that, just to some of the things Adebayo said, I think it's complete contradiction. From everything they are saying, is contradicting because he's speaking from both sides of the mouth. And no wonder he has such a abysmal vote in the last election. So for us, our position has been very, very clear. If you read what we wrote there, we are saying, because he went on to still be talking about engagement of stakeholders. But that is clearly what we have said, that stakeholders must be engaged. So if we say that stakeholders must be engaged, how do you engage stakeholders? Is it by making a pronouncement that was not even in the written speech? No. It is not just making pronouncement, but what are the framework around that pronouncement? It's not just by dictating that exchange rate should be unified, but what are the framework around that unification of exchange rate? Is it something you do overnight? Okay, with the comment, you see what has been happening to the price of PMS, but as exchange rate unified, the answer is no. So which come first? You cannot put the all before the cart. So generally, you must, as a government, you must sit down and think through any policy framework. You must think through, you must engage the stakeholders. Because at the end of the day, he said unintended consequence. But you must manage those, you must foresee. That is why you do scenario planning. So when you carry out those scenarios planning, you will be able to forecast those unintended consequences. So our position really has been clear that if you read our communication, it's very clear that before you do this, there must be engagement. And we must understand, okay, if you talk about the exchange rate, it's not about announcement. What are the framework around those exchange rates? Do you have them?
Mr. Osifo, just quickly, because...
So I don't want to, I really want to make it a single issue discussion. So I can see the planning is, again, what is evident in what is being said here. Whether or not you support whoever the president was in, even if it was Peter Obi, say he wins or whoever, they must provide solutions to the problems faced by the citizens, and that is what is lacking even as we speak. So we're waiting for that to happen. But it is very, very important to raise those issues. And I support what Festus Osifo said. They have to be planning. They have to be able to foresee these kind of things, what impact is likely to have on the citizens. And that is what is sadly lacking in many areas of our governance, even now. Even in the days of this new government, they haven't got clear planning. And this is not being angry. This is the reality. And this is one of the reasons why we're confident when we're saying we're going for Yoruba Nation. That the government is not providing the vision and the planning to actually factor in and try to alleviate the concerns and the fears of the citizens that they're supposed to govern on behalf of. Don't forget, sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers. They are simply to just making a decision without looking at the impact, in advance on how it's going to impact the lives of the citizens. And that is really important going forward. Anybody, when we get Yoruba Nation, that is an absolute prerequisite. Anybody that's going to be in governance, they must plan ahead to make sure that they accommodate and ensure that the citizens have got as little impact as possible based on the policy that they implement. Anyway, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Just wanted to touch on that. What are your comments? Please don't forget, we would like you to subscribe to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. So subscribe, hit the notification button, give us a thumbs up. Help us reach more people. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Subscribe, hit the notification button, and of course, give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Talk later. Bye for now.